Well, hey there. You're a new face, aren't you? Let me guess. You're an adventurer? Well, then you must be thirsty. What can I get for you? Down here, Chief. Hi, how you doing? Alright. Before you go into the loads of questions, you probably have let me just do it for you. For starters, yes, I am indeed a goblin. Yes, really. No, seriously, I really am a goblin. Sorry for being so cheeky, but you would honestly not believe the number of adventurers who come in here who just can't believe that there's a goblin in here talking to them, let alone taking their drink order. I can admit that, yes, it is a bit of a rare sight. After all, the majority of my kind don't like to inhabit the same places as other races. We have always been a bit more reclusive. But can you blame us? We're small, and the world can be very, very big. It's a lot to handle for most of us. What makes me different? You know, I am not sure if I ever actually sat down and thought about it. I guess I'm just cut from a different cloth. Anyways, I'm sure you have lots of questions for me, but if you can't tell, I am running a busy tavern. So, if you want to chat more, then I'm gonna need you to have a drink in your hand. So, what it will be? Oh, a beer, eh? How original. Oh, come on, I'm just messing with you a little. You don't gotta look so down. Hey, Root, help me out here. Customer wants a beer.
Right away, Miss Bean.
Thanks, Root. Here you go. Nice and frothy and cold. This one is on the house. Think of it as my way of apologizing for teasing you before. Oh. Yeah, my name is Bean. What of it? Got a problem with my name? It's cute. Of course it's cute. I thought of it myself. Goblin names are usually pretty harsh sounding to the human ears. So, I decided when I came here to change it to something cuter and more friendly. I mean, who could accuse someone named Bean as being a monster?
Actually, it was me who thought up the name. You know, 'cause she's green. Get it? Green bean?
Oi, no one asked you. And, since I was the inspiration behind the name, that means it was my idea. Anyways, tell me about yourself. I am always eager to hear about adventures. Generally speaking, you guys have the best stories. Let me just come out from around the bar and we can talk more. Don't worry about it. Ruth can take care of the bar. I wanna chat. Besides, I've been standing all day. I deserve a little break time. Let me just hop into a chair. So, like I was saying, adventures, wild stories. Let's hear 'em. Oh, so you're just starting out as an adventurer. Well, I guess that means you might not have as many good stories for me. But, if you like, I could always share some of my stories with you. Oh yeah, I am sure that you wouldn't have guessed. But I used to be an adventurer like you. What? What is this joke? Getting an arrow in the knee? Is that like a common thing that happens with you humans? I mean, you can see my knees. They're like tiny. If I took an arrow to the knee, I just wouldn't have a knee anymore. What? You see something you like? You're staring at my legs a little harder, Chief. Don't tell me I just accidentally awakened something in you. Oh, I'm just teasing you again. Don't look so embarrassed. I'll take it as a compliment. How about that? After all, I work hard to stay in shape. Of course, that shape being primarily short and round. Sorry. I got distracted again. Yes, my stories. Oh, well, I guess I could go with the most obvious one. That being how I ended up here. So, I was born into a goblin tribe, much like how almost all of my kind are. Pretty standard childhood, collecting raw mushrooms, exploring caves. Well, one day as I was exploring my favorite cave, I stumbled upon a map. I assume it must have been drawn by an adventurer who was exploring the caves recently. And, well, that map made me realize for the first time in my life that there was a whole wide world out there, outside of the caves, and I wanted to see it. So I took the map, I returned home, I packed my things, and I headed out to leave the cave and see that amazing world. Upon leaving the cave, I was immediately struck blind by sunlight. Yeah, as it turns out, a life spent entirely underground meant that my eyes hadn't exactly been used to a giant ball of fire in the sky. Eventually my eyes did adjust though, and as soon as they did, I was shocked and amazed. There was so much green. Nothing like I had ever seen before. Trees, grass, the sky. A party of adventurers who were trying to decide which one of them got to kill me. Well, I never said that my adventure started out on a positive note. Anyways, luckily for me, while they were busy deciding who should kill me, a giant spider had appeared. more than likely it had followed me out of the cave. Now, for me giant spiders are no problem. They're like basically pests for cave goblins. But it seemed like these adventurers were practically terrified of the thing. I guess humans really hate spiders? So I saw an opportunity and I took it. I killed that spider for them and then I introduced myself. You should have seen their faces when they realized I can talk. I don't know who told them that the goblins are brain-dead cavemen. Then again, we live in caves. So I guess we kind of are. Oh, well, we aren't brain-dead anyways. After that, they agreed to take me into the nearby town. You should have seen the reactions people had. Some people were scared. Others looked like they wanted to attack me. And a suspicious amount of males kept eyeing me up and down, calling me a Shortstack? It was a little odd at first, but to be honest, I was probably looking at them with just as much hesitant curiosity as they did looking at me. It wasn't long after that when I enrolled in the Adventurers Guild and became a real adventurer. Those people who tried to kill me ended up becoming my party. And we even met some people along the way. Like Root over there. You wouldn't believe it, but he's actually a healer. I mean, can you believe that? A big guy like him? But it's true. That's actually why I wanted him to join me here. He's not much of a fighter, but he's huge. And he usually scares any would-be troublemakers into behaving. I guess I didn't actually tell you why I became a tavern owner. Well, it was after about the 4th time that I had been picked up and thrown during combat that I really started to reevaluate my choice of profession. So, a year or two ago, I saw this building abandoned. It was a total wreck. But with some money for the building supplies and a lot of hard work, I got it in the amazing condition you see now. Not too bad for a girl who is barely 4 feet tall. And the rest is history. I opened as a place for adventurers and travelers to come and relax, maybe swap some stories, or just get plain drunk and pass out in one of the comfy beds upstairs. Ah, you finished your beer, I see. Want me to grab you another? Alrighty, I'll be right back with that for you. Here you go. That will be 10 coppers, please. You don't have 10 coppers? No wonder you are going to be an adventurer. Well, I can't really take back the beer. So, how about I just add it to your tab? You can pay me back after you get paid. Speaking of which, do you have an idea of what you'll be going out on your first adventure? So you're going to go on a quest now? What is the job? Tell me, tell me! You're helping to gather ingredients for the castle chef to make a cake? That's... well, I'm not exactly sure if that could be considered a quest. It sounds more like doing the grocery shopping for someone. Anyways, who am I to judge? I wish you the best of luck. And please make sure you come back to see me. I loved chatting with you. And I want to hear your story next time. Deal? Great. Until then, my new favorite customer. Thank you for listening. Did you fall in love with me? If you are still here, please leave a like and a comment. Pink must love to be a cook's assistant. As always, thank you for your support on Patreon. Your support means everything. And a special thank you goes to Andre Hoekstra, Austin C. Miller, Brandy Corell, Cameron, David West, Theo, and one Filthy Degenerate, General Damien James, Skullcrusher, Great Mage, Gregory H, Hyojun, I am Esper, Igor Milinchuk, It's Solstice, Jeffrey Whisk, Kingfisher, Lachlan Sext, Lord Botano, Lumi, Mark Williams, Marty, Phoenix Gamer Free 1, 2, Red Demon, Risky Place, Rose, SO47, Sam Doll, Shadow Killer, Tricky, Yo Kyo XX, hello. Good night.